Hey guys, it's Tiara. Welcome back to my channel. I recently came back from a 2-week trip to Tokyo and I thought I want to share my haul. So here we go. I got the new Tir Tir, or rather new to me, the Tir Tir Aura Cushion. This is the more glowy version and I got the little mini size version. I bought this on the second or the third day onwards of my trip and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on my makeup look when I was there. I do not know whether it's because of this or it's just the combination of products that I use or if it's the Japan Air, but I've been enjoying this foundation quite a fair bit. I'm wearing it today. I would say that if you are someone who doesn't like the glowy look, then maybe this is not for you. I recommend just sticking to the regular red color original Tir Tir foundation. I also got the opportunity to purchase some of the viral TikTok Decorte cream eyeshadows. I saw this TikToker who keeps talking about it and I got 2 of them. So I started with this one first. This is in the color Cinnamon Tan. I would say that this cream eyeshadow, I would recommend to get something a little bit darker than what you're comfortable with because it is truly just a wash of color. I have it on my eyes right now, so as you can see it's very subtle, like a little bit of like a wash of glitter. I really enjoyed the texture. I loved it so much I decided to get another one of it when I was at the airport before I flew off. So the second one I got, I haven't even opened yet and I got it in the shade Shiny Terracotta. And then I of course had to stock up on my favorite products from Japan in terms of beauty products, and they are my mascara, my eyeliner, my sunblock and my mascara remover. So I got one of my Heroine Make mascara that I love so much. I'm actually using it right now. I have very straight lashes, so this actually helps to hold the curl. And then of course my brown eyeliner as well from Heroine Make. I'm also using it today. I use this every single day or every time I wear makeup. And this, my god, this is like, ever since I got introduced to this, I cannot stop raving about it. This is the Heroine Make mascara remover. I always try and get the 3-pack because I think it's so much more worth it. I think it's worth it to get the whole 3-pack, especially just for yourself or if you want to give away as gifts as well. Next up are some hair care products. So I got the hair balm thing, and I know that I use the hijab, but I thought that this would help me tame my baby hairs so that it won't come out, you know, throughout the day. I also got the Pear acne cream that everyone talks about. I've tried it. I got a small tube. You know, there was, you know, random, like, the feedback on TikTok has been like, some say it's very good, some say it's not, but I just thought I'd try, and I don't have an acne cream on hand with me anyway, so I just got a small. Okay, I don't have a box to show for this because I actually used all of it or almost all of it when I was there, and I usually like to get contact lenses from Japan, or I usually get it from Dusqie or from a store, a contact lens store over at Takeshita Street, but this is all I have left. This is the Chesme blue light safe contact lenses, and this time around I got it in the shade Sugar Greyish. Usually I get it in Melty Cocoa, and I think there's another one that I get, but I thought I wanted to try something different. I would have loved to buy more boxes, but I don't have enough budget to buy more because I spend on other things. But definitely if you are in Japan and you like wearing coloured contacts, go and check out the coloured contact section in Japan or in Tokyo. As for knickknacks, this time around Karen and I actually did a lot of gacha pawn hunting, and we got a few for ourselves and for our friends and our family as well. So for me, I got this gacha. It's actually a vending machine. It's so small and cute. Honestly, I don't know what to do with it. I wish it had like a chain for me to like hang somewhere, but it doesn't. Probably gonna display this, but it's so adorable. And I'm not really a Sanrio person, but I was at the Sanrio store finding a gift for my niece who loves my melody right now, and I saw this and I couldn't help myself. It's a cinema roll wearing a kimono. Oh, I'm dead! Like, it's so cute. I'm not the sort to put like Ling Ling Long Long on my bag, but I think because I've spent 2 weeks in Japan and everyone has charms on their bag, I just can't help myself. So this is one of my favorite finds. It's so cute. It's wearing a kimono, guys. Like, can you just like just trust the Japanese to come out with such things? The reason why I wanted to get that is because I got a new phone case and I went to the viral you know, phone case store over at Harajuku. It's called Case Space because I really needed to get my hands on the vending machine phone case. Oh my goodness, this is incredibly so Japanese. Like, you know, you can tell that, okay, Japan equals to like a lot of vending machines, Family Mart and all that. But oh my god, one of the best purchases I made. I'm so happy that I got it and I managed to get it. Another 3-pack that I got for like makeup and stuff, and it's my sunblock for my face. I've been using this sunblock for maybe 1.5 years, and I really love the texture. I love how it feels like on the skin. It feels very lightweight and fresh. I love it so much that I got a 3-pack as well, and I got a 3-pack for my mom because she uses it and she enjoys this as well. So it was, guys, over there in Singapore, it's about $20, and over there it's not $20. It's probably like 1,200 yen. So like, it's a no-brainer to go and buy these. I also got new eye cream. So usually I use the Sana eye cream, which is also a Japanese brand, but I decided to try something new. So this is by Kose. It's the Repair Eye Cream. I've never tried this before, so I hope that this works as well. I also wanted to try new shampoo. I've tried the honey shampoo, and I was just looking around on TikTok to find shampoos that would work with my scalp. I don't have dandruff, but I really have flaky scalp. So I think my scalp just lacks moisture and it's just really dry, even though sometimes at the end of the day it's oily, you know, those kind of things. So I found out about this brand. It's called Klage. I've never heard any other TikToker talk about this except for when you're looking for specific types of shampoos for specific hair types. So I tried, so I got it, and I got the bottle and I got the refill as well. And I got these packs as well. So I love, okay, one thing that I would say, if you are going to Japan and buying stuff, I recommend getting these small shampoo packs. They are so great for travel. In one set, it comes with the shampoo and the conditioner, and this is 100 yen. Whenever I go travel, even for short trips or something, like, it's easy for me to bring this as compared to like depotting or like debottling my actual shampoo into a smaller packet or a smaller bottle. And they are apparently one of the higher rated or like popular product, or win award from Cosme. I love the smell. Oh my god, when I first used it, right, I really enjoyed how it smelled like. It made my scalp feel really, really fresh. Now that I'm back in Singapore, I do notice that my scalp is a lot flakier than usual, but I do feel that it's because of the change in weather. So I'm going to monitor how this works on my hair. The reason why I wanted to find another shampoo is because I have been using a local brand shampoo, and I feel that it's incredibly pricey it's just too expensive, and I don't have that kind of budget to splurge on hair care products. So I wanted to find an alternative that was more friendly on the pocket and is effective for me. I've been using a Japanese brand moisturizer as well called Hatomugi, and I love that moisturizer. But I was on TikTok, and I found that there's another moisturizer that I have not tried and had like good positive reviews. It's very affordable. It's the Care AP moisturizer for hand and for body. So can't wait to try this when my existing moisturizer runs out. Alright, moving on to fashion items. If you did not follow my series on Instagram, please go and check it out. I gave myself 100 Singapore dollar budget to buy all of my clothes that I was going to wear for the next 2 weeks. Happy to report, TLDR, spoiler alert, I managed to do it. But after that, I actually bought a little bit more clothing pieces and items that was not part of that challenge. I found the socks. I found the Lawson and the Family Mart socks, and I couldn't help myself. I gotta get them, right? Not all Lawsons have them, so you have to go and like check them out. And same with Family Mart. Not all Family Marts have. Just go in and pop by into any of your Family Mart or Lawson to see whether they carry it. And then the other big-ish ticket item for my clothing is actually this parka. So this is the ultra light down parka / jacket that's from Uniqlo. The story behind this is that I actually have one of these, but for some reason I couldn't find it for this trip. So I told myself that I was gonna buy it when I'm there. It was on sale for about 5,990 yen. So it's like slightly above $50, about $55. This is highly recommended. I personally feel that everyone who goes travel very often, especially to countries that have 4 seasons, get this in your arsenal of clothes for travel. The reason is because there are some times when we go traveling, especially to a place where the seasons are very in between, or like you're going to a country or a city like Melbourne where the weather, you can experience 4 seasons in one day. Sometimes you don't know what to pack, like whether or not you need a big jacket, a thick jacket, or you just need a thin cardigan or something. With this, because it's so small, you can fit into your backpack, you can fit into your luggage. It doesn't take a lot of room, it doesn't take a lot of weight, and it really does help like to keep you warm, especially when the temperature actually drops quite a fair bit. So what happened was that on the last day of our trip, because we still had one full day before our flight at midnight, I packed all of my thicker and big jackets and I used this, and it actually kept me really warm, surprisingly, even though it was like 7 or 8 degrees. So I highly recommend investing in this in your wardrobe, especially if you travel a lot and to countries that have 4 seasons, or if you like to travel in between seasons, just have this as a just in case so that you are always prepared. Alright, now on to like more homey stuff-ish. I wanted to get back on my matcha train. I did matcha for a while last year, and then I stopped because my matcha ran out, and when I wanted to do it again, my matcha was oxidized terribly. So I was like, okay, you know what, when I go back to Japan, I'm gonna get myself like fresh new matcha powders. And if you have not followed the news yet, there's a matcha shortage over in Japan, so it depends where you go to. Apparently now it's very difficult to find, and even if you do, there is a limit to how much you can buy. So there are some stores that I went to that had a purchase limit, but the other 2 stores that I went to did not have. So these are the matcha powders that I got, and don't mind me, I'm not like a matcha expert. I don't know what is what. I'm just trying my luck and trying to get a matcha powder and figuring out which one I actually like. But you can find on TikTok the ones that are popular, then you can find them. But these are the 3 that I got, and all of them are, I believe they are all ceremonial grade. I may be wrong, but they are of a price range that is actually quite affordable and reasonably priced. So I think the range that I got all of these 3 were about between 1,200 yen to 1,800 yen. So it's not the super expensive one, but I think it is doable. So I got 3, and I got them from different places. This is the Mount Ogura matcha powder. It is 30 grams if I'm not wrong. And this is the Kyoto Uji Sohonke. I'm not really sure, but this is apparently a Kyoto brand. I got this from Loft at Ginza. So if you are looking for matcha, there's the first floor of Loft in Ginza, and I believe in Loft Shibuya also will have. They have like a lot of teas, a lot of matchas. There's no purchase limit to it. I just chose this because the price range was actually not too expensive. So I'm not sure, I don't know whether this is going to be nice or not, so I'm going to have to try it. And this is the last matcha powder that I got. So I got this Uji powdered green tea from Yamanin Sugamo, and according to Google Translate, it is the Eiraku blend, I guess. So yeah, I am not really sure what all of these matcha powders mean, and I mean I just found matcha powders and I decided to try them. So yeah, I got 3 from my trip. By the way, at the Yanaka Ginza store, they store their powders in a fridge, and they did say that there's a purchase limit of 1, I think, 1 can of matcha per person to buy. So just take note of that. There are some stores who actually limit it. And at that store, I also got myself a new matcha bowl. So this is the one that I chose. It's a grey, greenish kind of color. It's so pretty. Like when I first went into the store and I saw this, I knew that I wanted to get it. I love it. It's about 1,790 yen. So it's about $16. It's not the cheapest, I would say, but where else are you going to get Japanese matcha bowls other than in Japan? So I got this for our house, and I've been wanting to make the matcha, but it's just that, girl, I'm waiting to film this haul so that I can break open all of my things. But yeah, we got this. And then another thing that I got for our house is this ofurobi cloth or thing from Japan. So I got this from Love as well, and Guys, I tell you, the things that I want to buy for our house is ridiculous. Like, I want to buy so many things, but like cannot. So this is a kitchen towel, and I do not know whether you know this about me, but I love kitchen towels. I have become that lady for the house that I want the coolest kitchen towel, the most unique kitchen towel. And so I saw this. It has like all of the Japanese elements like your sushi, and I don't know whether there's a Mount Fuji on this one, but yeah, it's called an ofurobi towel. They do a lot of these towels, not just for kitchen, but they do it for handkerchief, for babies, and it's apparently supposed to be very, very soft. Look, it's so pretty. It's just, it just screams us. Last but not least is probably where I kind of lose my marbles when I was on this trip. I knew that going into this trip, I wanted to get a couple of things like specifically, like for example, matcha, all of the things that I wanted to replenish. And usually when I go to Japan or to Tokyo, I will definitely get myself a pair of Onitsuka Tigers. But this time around, I saw that, you know, like there's a pair of loafers that I really wanted, or I wanted to try because they're affordable, they're made with full leather, they're made in Japan, and they are the Haruta loafers. So we went to Yokohama and we went to the Red Brick House, and there was a Haruta store there. Well, it wasn't really a store, it was just like a section of, if you've been to the Red Brick House, you know that all of each level, each part like got different stores. So the Haruta store was one part of it, and there was only one other customer. So I decided like, hey, I'm just gonna like go and check it out and see, try it out, whether how it feels, how it looks. And so I did, and I fell in love with this pair of loafers. So these are the standard Haruta loafers. It's in the color dark brown, and oh my god, when I wore this and put it on and Karun walked past, Karun like saw me trying it, he was like, oh dear, like what's my wife going to do? When he saw this, he was like, oh, this is very nice. So I'm like, okay, I'm definitely bagging this. This was 14,000 yen, so it's about $130 something for a full leather pair of shoes, okay? And then me being me, I would like to scan everything, so I saw a pair of T-bar loafers. And if you have been on TikTok, you have been on Instagram, or you just like, I have one of my best friends is in fashion, and she always updates us about, you know, the latest trends in fashion. So T-bar sandals or T-bar shoes in general are like all the rage. They are coming back, you know, from the 90s. And I saw a pair of T-bar shoes there. Me being me, I tried it. Okay, I tried it. And we used like Google Translate. So she was telling, inside her Google Translate, I read it, she was like, I would recommend for you to get this. This is your good chance to buy it because it is going to go out of stock. Like, they are not coming back with this design anymore. It's a limited edition. And I'm like, oh my god, don't you dare, girl. So I'm a sucker. I'm so bad. I'm so lousy, and I really damn lemah. So I got myself that T-bar shoes, and this was about 11,000 yen. And honestly, no regrets. But oh my god, they're so cute. Like, I can imagine wearing this with like either jeans or like wide-legged pants and like a just very simple top. Oh, bless. I love this so much. So, yep, I got 2 pairs of the Haruta shoes, and I would recommend for you to check it out, especially if you're like someone who goes to the office or something and you need a good pair of shoes. They're not just for ladies, by the way, like guys and girls also can wear, and they have different styles also. They even have this kind, right, but with heels. So if that's something that is up your alley, you can go and check it out. Yokohama, the Red Brick House is not the only place that you can see the Haruta store. You can just go and Google. I think ABC Mart also has their the Haruta shoes. So yeah, that's my Haruta haul. But wait, and then I had to go and like find like shoes for my mom, right, at Onitsuka, and I saw a pair of Tigers that I like. And then when I bought the Haruta shoes, I was telling Karun like, okay lah, I cannot buy Onitsuka already. I need to save my money, blah blah blah. that did not happen because I walked away with another pair of shoes. So these are the shoes that I got. This is the Onitsuka Tiger, the California 78EX range. I don't have anything like this from Onitsuka. I usually get the Mexico 66. Those are my favorite, but I thought I wanted to try something different. And I caved. And guys, the reason why I caved is simply because I did a little bit of research on these shoes in terms of the pricing in Singapore. Bruh, after the tax-free, I was saving at least $60 from buying it in Japan or in Tokyo as compared to buying it in Singapore. So obviously, my girl math brain was just like, it's so worth it. So hence, that's how and why I cannot buy more contact lenses, because I bought all of these shoes. So that's my shoe story. And I think to wrap it up, if I don't miss anything out, are bags. So I didn't get... I wish I could have gotten like a Goyard or like a Foray Lepage or something, or like any vintage bags, but I'm not at that level where I can at this moment to purchase expensive luxury bags anymore. But I'm very blessed because my husband belanja me a lot of like 2 bags this trip. So the first is actually a Shupato shopping bag, and I didn't ask for this. My husband just said, hey, do you want this? I think it looks very useful for you to bring around in your handbag so that when you go shopping you can have like a bag. So he got this. I'm sure you've seen this lah. It's a very, very tightly compact foldable shopping bag. So I like it. I always have one in my bag anyway, so he got one more for me. And then he also got me this. This is a denim tote bag. And we got this actually at Enoshima Island when we went to Kamakura. There was a store that sold everything denim, like denim everything. And he saw this and he was like, I think this would look good on you. Do you want it? I can buy it for you. And he did. So, and he knows me so well because I carry my whole world with me, right? So that hence the bag needs to be incredibly large. Alright you guys, that's it for my Japan haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful or give you inspiration to, figure out what you might want to get on your trip to Japan. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Follow me on Instagram for daily updates, and if you want to watch our vlogs in Tokyo, please head over to my vlog channel of my husband. I will leave the link down below in the description box or in the card section somewhere on your screen. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!